We start tonight with the knotty problem of coupes. You see, if you buy one, you get very little space in the back, very small boot. So all you're paying for, really, are the looks. This one, though, is a little bit different. It's the Mazda RX8, and the first thing you need to know is that it's not exactly the prettiest car in the world. It's almost like they had a styling suggestion box at the factory. They got millions of ideas and then said, I know, let's have all of them. So it's got triangles and curves and gills and the back window from a Ford Anglia, and look at these lights. They're busier than a bishop's hat. The second thing you need to know is that it's not a coupe. Again, it looks like the work of a committee. Half of them said, we want a two-door GT car, and the other half said, no, 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 we want a four-door saloon. And then they thought, I know, we'll have both. So, open the door, and in there you've got a sporty red and black interior, like a man's wash bag. Very coupe-ish. But, what's this? Not exactly going to work as a mini-cab in there, but there's certainly space enough for your 2.2 kids. Really, it's the best of both worlds. Cheap, too. The old RX-7 used to be priced to compete with Porsches. It was £35,000. But this one is just £22,000. And don't think they've skimped on equipment. You get air conditioning, you get satellite navigation, you get electric seats. In fact, the only place where you get less than you might be expecting is under the bonnet. Most cars of this type come with huge engines, but this has a 1.3. So you might be wondering, what is a 1300cc four-door saloon doing on our track? Normally, only the really fast and exotic stuff comes out here. Let me show you. It may only be a 1.3, but it's a Wankel rotary engine. So you get 228 brake horsepower from a 1.3. It's not the torquiest engine in the world or the most economical, but God, it's smooth. You even get a little buzzer, ready, to tell you to change gear at 9,000 RPM, because it doesn't feel like it's running on anything as coarse and vulgar as petrol. It feels like it's running on double cream. So, on the downside, the styling is a bit fussy. On the upside, though, it's got a great engine, it makes a great noise, it goes like stink, it's very comfortable, it's practical, it's well priced, and it's well equipped. And then there's the really good stuff. This is one of the easiest cars to drive fast that I've ever come across. It's just so forgiving. Kind of like a punch bag. You can give it absolute hell, and it just never fights back. It's got the perfect layout. Front engine, rear-wheel drive, with a limited slip differential. Oh, perfect. The guy who was running Mazda when they were designing the RX8 used to race cars, and it kind of shows. However, when you've finished clowning around, it settles down, takes off its Terminator suit and becomes Jane Austen. Quiet, comfortable, and dignified. This car is sensational. You get all the benefits of a coupe with none of the drawbacks, and all the practicality of a saloon with none of the tedium. Of all the cars I've driven this year, I'm pretty sure this one is the best.
The best car?
No.
Well, you did just say the best car you've driven this year.
Yeah, I was lying.
OK.
No, the thing about it is that it was great, but after I recorded that, I drove it on a wet road, and it's awfully twitchy. There's something about these tyres that make it really, yeah, a bit skittish.